Welcome back, guys. It's Chris the Key, and today we're going to talk about arguably the most addictive melee weapon mod that's ever been made for Fallout 4, the Chris's Broom mod. This mod originally started as just a silly idea. It was more of a joke about Percy the vendor in Diamond City, but over time it evolved into memes, spin-off mods, and even a song. And since I frequently get questions like, why is there a broom in the sky? And why is dog meat a broom? I wanted to make a comprehensive video explaining Chris's Broom and the incredible things that have come as a result of it. And I'll also let you know where you can get this mod and enjoy it yourself. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. We'll start with the history of where it all began. When traveling to Diamond City at night, you'll come across a Mr. Handy named Percy. Percy's a placeholder for the shopkeeper Myrna, and like all vendors, he has various lines of dialogue when you initiate contact with him. Most of these are variations of the phrase, "we sell everything," but one line of dialogue specifically stuck out to me.
We're having a sale on brooms. Oh no, wait, my programming is telling me we never have sales. Maybe you should buy something else.
A sale on brooms. That's a pretty random item to have a sale on. And although he then corrects himself and says he never has sales, I couldn't help but look through his inventory and at least find out what the standard cost of a broom would be, just out of curiosity. But surprisingly, he didn't have any. No big deal though. Vendor inventories reset after 48 in-game hours. I'll just try again later. So I came back and checked again. And again. And eventually I did some research. It turns out Percy never carries brooms in his shop. Worst broom sale ever. Digging a little bit deeper, it turns out brooms aren't sold by any vendors at all. However, there are brooms in the game. There's two variations of them, in fact, the broom and the clean broom. Both of these are tagged as junk items, and both can be found around the Commonwealth in multiple locations. So why wouldn't junk vendors sell them? And why would Percy make a joke about having a sale on them? Admittedly, brooms normally don't have much impact on the Commonwealth, and spending this much time focusing on the sale of them might seem like a waste of resources, but that's not the point. Anyway, I found myself wondering how I could actually make use of brooms in Fallout 4. If brooms were an asset in the game, couldn't they be used as weapons? A pool cue is a melee weapon already existing in the game, and it has the same sort of shape as the shaft of a broom. Could they possibly be swapped? I approached Fallout 4 modder and streamer Vrexia and asked how difficult it would be to switch the pool cue with an ordinary broom. After bouncing a few ideas back and forth, Chris's Broom was born. So let's talk about the Chris's Broom mod. The weapon itself is a retextured broom. It has a light blue and purplish color scheme and cartoon emotes of both Lara Croft and Kim the Enchanter on it. These were pictures of artwork that I previously made for Vrexia. The broom was swapped in for the pool cue, so it seamlessly fits into the player character's hands. It also carries the same special effect as the 2076 World Series bat, except with some modified mechanics. The World Series bat has a 6% chance to send enemies flying upon contact. The distance the enemy travels is calculated based on the level of luck that the player has. But Vrexia was able to adjust this. Instead, the broom has a 100% chance to send enemies flying at maximum distance. The only exceptions being that, for whatever reason, the special effect doesn't seem to work on robots or Mirelurk queens. The sound effect of the cheering crowd that comes from the World Series bat was also replaced. Instead, it has a comical audio clip from one of the sound notifications in my Twitch stream. More of a cheeky insult that's probably best left off of YouTube. You can easily craft it at any chemistry station, as it only requires 2 plastic, 1 steel, and 2 wood. Being able to run around the Commonwealth and slap enemies into the sky is both addicting and hilarious. Despite having this mod for so long, using my broom never gets old. And if you don't want to keep all the fun to yourself, you can also equip settlers and followers with it as well. One of the best things about Chris's Broom is having it used on you. After the mod was originally created, it wasn't long before memes, art, and additional broom mods started popping up. Artist, singer, and streamer Jungle Tits specifically created a song about it. Not only did she compose the original melody itself, she also used sound clips of Percy for the lyrics.
Brooms! We're having a sale! Oh no, wait.
You can find a link for this song in the description below, but I also highly recommend checking out other Fallout songs made by JT. Maya TRT, another prominent Fallout 4 streamer and modder, was able to mod brooms into several things. The first being my personal favorite, broom meat. By replacing the companion dog meat with a broom, you can now wander the Commonwealth and sweep it up at the same time. Or, at nighttime, you can gaze up at the sky and behold a beautiful full broom. You can even launch nuclear brooms from a fat man for maximum destructive meme power. As if all of this wasn't enough, I decided to reconstruct it in real life. For about $15 at the hardware store, I got a broom, some spray paint, and wood paint pins and made my own replica prop. It hangs mounted on my wall along with my plasma rifle. And there you have it, guys, a comprehensive explanation on the most addictive melee weapon mod in Fallout 4, the Chris's Broom mod. I'll leave a download link in the description so you can try this mod out as well. Special shout out to Vrexia for making the mod itself, and also shout out to Jungle Tits for the song and Maya TRT for the additional broom mods. You can find more information on them in the description as well. If you enjoy this mod, let me know in the comments below. Make sure to hit the like button, it really helps support the channel. And if you haven't already, take a moment to hit subscribe so you can get more great Fallout content. I'm Chris the Key, thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.
The key.